This is a show about the American entrepreneur, the dreamers, the believers, the achievers. We discover those making a better life for others through a better business. That's what it means to be in MultiView's good company. One of the many joys of being a child is the potential of what is to come. And it's up to us as parents to foster the possibilities. Unfortunately, the distractions of today don't make the task any easier.
A lot of my grandkids are obese because they plunk them down in front of the TV and use it as an electronic babysitter.
Play is more than a video game.
This is taking you back to the old days where you have an imagination that you can play with your child.
My name is Steve Trenicky. I'm president and CEO of Lilliput Play Homes. We build adorable and amazing children's play homes.
Lilliput first started in Pittsburg, Pennsylvania. Steve, like any father, wanted to give his daughter the best childhood possible.
Back in 1989, my wife and I were looking for a playhouse for our daughter, Alyssa. We couldn't find anything we liked, so I spent about 6 weeks in the garage with a hammer and nail creating the first Victorian mansion. The first playhouse was put in the backyard for Alyssa's birthday. Soon after that, friends and neighbors came along and liked the playhouse so much that it grew from just a part-time job into 1995 when we decided to go into it full-time. That was really the beginnings of Lilliput Play Homes.
25 years later, Lilliput is more than Steve with a hammer in his garage. It's grown into a factory with more than 10 employees that design and build over 150 play homes a year.
Nowadays, this is how our models start. Simple 3D program. The guys can then take that and get dimensions from there. We also use it as presentation to the customer so they know exactly what they're getting when we present something to them.
After the design is complete, it heads to the shop for fabrication. First, the house is framed, but each is a little different, so there's always a challenge for the production crew.
Seeing the project from start to beginning is amazing because it's like we get plans and half the time I don't think what their thing is going to work because sometimes it's totally insane.
The craftsmanship that goes into these things, it's unparalleled. We use top quality material. The PVC material will give them at least 25 years.
It's weatherproof. You don't have to worry about it rotting, getting termites, any kind of bugs or anything. It's going to last quite a while.
A computer numerical control, or CNC machine, cuts all the fine details of the playhouse.
This is all done by the CNC. To do that by hand is almost impossible. Something like this really adds to our playhouses and really sets them apart from the other playhouses.
Then the house goes through a 12-hour painting process, which not only makes it look great, but also seals and protects the house from both weather and kids.
Painting is very important. You get a lot of paint on it to make it durable, lasting, as well as aesthetically attractive.
With the house painted and moldings complete, the kid-friendly design finally comes together.
Safety is a big issue around here. We wouldn't want our kids getting cut on any sharp edges.
I'm going to make sure there's nowhere he can get his head stuck. I'm going to make sure he can't get his fingers pinched. That's why we use piano hinge. This. A little kid can't get his fingers in there and get them pinched. It's a safe play environment for these little kids.
After 6 weeks of design and construction, bringing a custom playhouse to the client is more difficult than you think.
Shipping is one of the most challenging things we do. Once we do get them on pallets and load them on the trucks, then they got to get off the truck.
Lilliput deconstructs each house and packs it onto a pallet. They then deliver and reassemble the playhouse on location.
In a matter of hours after the truck arrives, the house gets put up, the children arrive home, and the fun begins. I choose to go on many installations myself so we can see it through all the way to the end and see it come to life and see the children finally go into it and how excited they are and how excited the family is, and that's what makes it all worthwhile.
For Steve, having happy customers isn't enough. To run a successful business, he also believes you need to have happy employees. especially as the going gets tough.
The things that make Lilliput a good company is the people.
He cares about his workers, believe it or not. I mean, most companies say they do, but living it, Steve definitely cares about his company and his workers. He puts them first.
He asks what we think. He'll talk to us, not just demand things out of us, which is really nice.
We went through a recession in 2008. Credit to him that he kept this company afloat.
We started off building playhouses for residences. When the recession hit in 2008, we found that market was very challenging. At that time, we decided to make a strategic move and build commercial playhouses. By doing that, we've opened a whole new market, which is also very fun, and we've changed our models to accommodate their needs, and we've been able to grow with that.
We went from building just average play homes to doing customized homes to make it look like when you look at a photo, you can't tell whether you're looking at the play home or the actual client's house.
A Lilliput Play Home is more than just a structure in the backyard. It becomes part of the family, part of the childhood, part of that boy or girl's journey from being at home through leaving home. What we try to develop is their creativity, their imagination, their role-playing. Children can go in and exercise their imagination to be whatever they want to be.
We bring a lot of creativity to what we do. There's a lot of passion and pride. We won't send something out that's not quality.
We always have satisfied customers that are not only happy with what they receive, but are ecstatic and overjoyed by the quality, the craftsmanship, and the value of what they received.
Lilliput's been around a while, and we're going to be here another while.
The future's really unlimited, and we're looking forward to the challenges and the opportunities and the road that lies ahead.
Steve realizes that in today's world, kids and parents are losing their imagination. So with each house built, Lilliput fosters the child inside all of us. It's this blend of creativity and business savvy that you see here on Good Company.